Hello, everybody. My name is Jessie Terrian. I'm an independent demonstrator with the company Stampin' Up. I'm located in sunny Las Vegas, and in my craft room, we do all things paper craft. Hello, welcome. If you are joining me from YouTube, I am so happy you found me today. I have a fun card for us. If you have a good time, do all the YouTubey things like subscribe, leave me a comment over there. I tend to be very lonely and will probably answer you back. Okay, guys, here's the card. It is a tuck card, which basically means you tuck the corner there. So how cute is that? So we're going to be doing that today. We've done this type of card before, but not for a really long time. And I don't know, this card just screamed tuck card. So that's why. Hey, Martha, welcome in. I think you're the first one today. I'm going to give it just a few minutes for our besties to sign on. So how are you? How are you doing? Did you have a good day? I had a great day. I went out with Mom, got the stuff for Saturday, had a good time, came home. My middle son, Dylan, came over for a visit, and I hadn't seen him in quite a few weeks, so it was a nice hangout. We went through recipe books and trying to give him meal ideas and stuff like that. So it was pretty fun and right up my alley. So that's what I did today. All right. Let's see. I have so many things going on around me now. I got yet another stand for now. My tablet is on a stand. My laptop is on a stand. My phone is on a stand. I am in a spaceship, guys. A spaceship. It's crazy. Hey, Sherry, welcome in. Hi, Mom. All right, you're all finding me now. The number is just going pop, 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 pop. Hi, Cheryl. How you doing? What's going on this week? Anything good? Um, so just in case you missed it, this is the card we're going to be doing. Very cute. I think enough of us are on that I'm going to get started. So let me flip down real quick. All right, I figured out my life too. My buttons are working again. Okay, so here's a close-up of the card. It is a corner tuck card. Very easy, cute card. I'm gonna talk you through it. Let me show you all the things since we haven't used any of this before. Okay, so this is the Square Snippets 12 by 12 paper pack. It has 3 different papers and you get 4 of each, which is nice. And so you're getting a ton of patterns. You're getting 10 patterns per piece of paper, 9 on the front and then 1 on the back. So that makes 10. The great thing about these papers is you have so many different patterns. They're great for punching, die cutting, you know, doing a lot with whatever you need patterns for. Great for layouts, for scrapbooks, small for cards. And so these are gorgeous, fun patterns. Oh my God. Very simple on the back. I feel like the fronts are the showstoppers, you know what I mean? And the backs are just kind of neutral in case you were like doing a two, you know, a card where you could see the back of the paper in the front, you know. So that is the paper we're using today. And then this is the set, Joyful Squares. So cute. Love, 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 love the heart. Love all the squares. Super love the die set. because anytime I can get a clipboard moment in there, you know I'm in. I don't know why I'm like this. But it also has two different um, picture corners, which is cool. We're going to use those today and some extra fun stuff. So this is what we're working with. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Let me just adjust real quick. Okay. So I've kind of got our stuff pre-done for us, but for my besties who like to see it, here is the layout of the card. Screenshot that now so you have the measurements for when you go back and do this on your own, okay? All right, you can see just a few pieces, very simple cuts. All right, now we're back. Okay, I got my buttons worked out, guys. All right, let's start with the card base. Now, it's still an A2 size card. Um, I did it landscape. So this is 7 3/4 by 4 1/4. You don't need the full 11, so I cut some of that off. And then you're going to score it at 2 1/4, it looks like. But don't worry, I have the pictorial for you. So anyway, you're going to score that. So we're making like a little short door like that. Give it a good score down. Now we're going to do some stamping on our card base, but I want to show you all the pieces. We're going to do some cutting, some stamping, all of the things. So I have our square, 3-inch square, and that's going to be the middle part that we're going to tuck into the corner. We're not going to stamp on that. I took and I cut a piece of cardstock at 2.5 inches and I cut it diagonally to get our tuck corner piece. I took one of the square snippet pieces of paper and I just picked a pattern that I liked. We're going to cut this with our dies. I pre-cut some corners and some leaves and things, so we'll use those and put those to the side. Okay. How's everybody doing today, guys? My goodness, we have more people on there. Let's see. Hi, Terry. How you doing? Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. How's your week going? Are you excited for Saturday? I am. I'm ready. I got all the new catalog stuff to show everybody. We're going to be working with the new in colors, which is exciting. So we're going to do some tone on tone stamping here and just fancy up our paper. So I have garden green cardstock and garden green ink. I'm just going to kind of move my stamp set around. We do this all the time. And some of this is going to get covered up. It doesn't have to be perfect. Actually, it doesn't need to be on the corner because I'm putting the little thingy-wingies on there. Okay, so we've got some of that done. All right. goodness. Let's see. I'm trying to offset it. It's hard. I know I'm probably getting my head in the shot. It's okay. Okay. Not perfect, but not mad at it. For sure. Okay, so we have those pieces done. What else do I have to do? Oh, we have to stamp our sentiment. So Mom and I went today and we got the food. We're going to do sandwiches. Those are always a favorite. I just wanted something easy and light, you know. You never know what the weather's going to be like here. Last night it was freezing and today it's hot. So can't go by that all the time. I just wanted something easy. I don't know. Let's see. Now I normally stamp and then cut this stuff out, but I wasn't thinking about it. Oh, I already used it. And I just cut them out. So maybe it'll be easier for me if I do it like that. Okay, here we go. Okay, I did it. With me, it's all about the visuals. You know what I mean? I have crapadoony eyes, so the light on the dark, it works for me. There we go. Yay. I love it. Okay, and the last thing I have to stamp is just the inside of our card. This has some ink on it, so I'm going to get it out of the way. And I made it kind of plain on this one. I'm not mad at it. I might just leave it. I'll leave it blank. I don't want to overdo it because there's a lot going on there. You know what I mean? I have a tendency to do the most. All right, so let me get this stuff out of the way. I'm going to bring in my cut and emboss. We just need to cut our square. Okay, so I just want to layer is what I'm doing here. And so really the only piece I need to do that is this piece right here. It's going to cut the frame out. Then you're going to have the inside piece and the outside piece. Weirdly enough, I'm going to use the discard pieces, not the actual frame piece, but I can use that for another card, right? Okay. You hear that? The cracking bone sound? It gets all my aggressions out. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing in life that I like more than cracking a few bones. Just makes me happy. I don't know why. We don't know. It's the serial killer in me. Who knew? You know? Like James is getting on my nerves. I'm like, no problem. I got you. Oh, Lord. Okay, here we go. We are ready to put this together. Couldn't be easier. Let me bring that in the shot. So I'm just going to glue this down. Grab my glue. I think I'm going to grab my glue. Mm. Now, y'all saw me took the pin out, right? And now the glue's coming out. Why it wasn't flowing before, we don't know. We just don't know, guys. So I was watching May May Made It. She's a YouTuber. She has her own line of stuff and her own store. Um, I just love her. And she was saying if you do little dots of glue, like on each corner and a couple in the middle, those dots make it almost like roller balls. When you put your paper down, you can more easily shift it. It gives you more time. The way I apply glue when I do this, it's so thin that when I stick it down, it almost like insta sticks. You know what I mean? So if you're a lady who needs that little bit of wiggle room, maybe try that. I thought it was pretty smart. You know what I mean? And this lady knows what she's talking about. So, okay. On the triangle, I'm just putting a thin line of glue on the top two lines, and we're going to line it up with our card base, okay? Give that a second to set. That's going to create the pocket for our tuck spot. Now, while that's drying, I cut out these little picture corners. Do they have a name? I just call them picture corners. The only thing I'm going to do different from my example card, when I first did this, I put 4, and then after I got done, I was like, that might be a little overkill. You know what I mean? So on this one, I'm just going to do 2 or 4, one on each corner. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. I got a little ink on that. It'll be all right. I got it on my finger too. What is happening? I'm just getting it all over the place, guys. There's a ruckus in the neighborhood. This is great. We can be nosy together. It's all happening outside. I don't know what's going on, but we're just going to continue. Okay, so now for this. We cut it out with the die, right? I'm going to save this for another project. I'm going to use the outside. I just purchased these pens. I literally haven't even taken them out of the package yet because my son came over. I didn't have time, but they're ballpoint pen glue pens, and they can be used for like if you write on something with the glue pen, and then you put your adhesive, or not your adhesive. Sorry, the doorbell just rang. Um, what is it? You write with the glue pen, and then you take a piece of like hot foil paper, and you rub it over it. And then when you pull off that foil paper, it's like got the foil image on it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But You can also use it for fine gluing like this, or when you have the dies with the words and things like that. So, yeah, genius. I know. Genius, genius. So, I just got some of those and we're going to try them out. Okay. Good. Okay. So, I'm popping up this layer. I figure out how I want this. Isn't that cute? Just like that. Then I'm going to pop it up again because why not? Probably only need, I'm going to do 3 because my brain is just the power of 3 is with me. But, you know, if it drives you crazy how many dots I use, you do you, bestie. No judgment here. Okay. I can't help it. You know what I'm saying? If I only put 2, then I feel like it's cattywomp or off kilter. This is the stuff that keeps me up at night. Okay, there we go. See? Just put a little decor on there. So stinking cute. Now, when you attach this to your card, see, well, let's look at this. Yeah, I'm digging it. I don't know. This looks finished to me. This looks a little bit, but I'm not mad at it. I'm just going to do it like this. When you glue your middle panel down, only put glue right here. You can use tape runner if you think you're going to go crazy with your glue, but you just want it on the edge there because make sure it's straight with the top and bottom and make sure that the top right corner is overlapping your tuck spot or else the mechanics won't work. Okay, so let's see. I don't want to put pressure on this because I just glued it, but yeah, it works. Okay, the last thing we have to do is a little bit of bling. Now this set is on sale in Last Chance if you fall in love with it. But normally I tell you buy the things separately because it's a better discount. What I noticed was the stamp set is not discounted. So the bundle is the better price for this set, okay? Um, just in case. Just in case, besties. I want you to get the best deal. And I looked, the ladybugs, the epoxy ladybugs are still available. And I just thought it was a really cute touch. Those little ladybugs. Okay, what do we think? Love it? Definitely bestie cards. So you tell me, which one do you like better? All 4 or just the 2? I'm going to take a sand eraser to that and see if I can get the ink off, but who knows. All right, let me flip up. There we go. Squish over a little bit. Let's see. Hey, Karen, how you doing? Welcome in, my friend. How are you? Thank you, Martha. Yes, the ladybugs are still available. I have a feeling they're going to go quickly, so you might want to jump on that one. And I'm looking the I'm waiting patiently for that jar set to become available again with the jam jars. I have it so that they're going to notify me as soon as it becomes available. I will announce it. But once it's available, I have some really cute cards that we're going to make on here. But I don't know until I know. So you do either way. Okay. Um, you like the two? Yeah, see, I didn't know. It was kind of busy, Tammy. I was like, when I did it, I didn't think about putting them here. And oh, sorry, you can't see that. Never mind. Like when I first did this, I was just going to put them over here. And then I was like, oh, weird. They need to be on this side. And then I was like, well, that's kind of weird. There's six. And there was a lot. There was a lot going on. But the two, I mean, the four, whatever, you know what I'm saying. I just think, you know, it's a bop. Um, yes, they recently just came back in stock, Martha. They were unavailable until like a couple days ago. So, yes. Yeah, that paper is so pretty. Um, and I have it, but I don't know if I'm going to work with it now because it's out. But maybe at the end of May. We'll see. Who knows? I don't know. I have so much stuff sitting here like I want to play with, but it's not available yet. It's all this stuff coming out in the new catalog. And I know once May hits, I'm going to be like, dive into the new stuff. So we'll see. We'll see. You know, what are you going to do? All right, guys. We did good. Um, got our card done. We're under a half an hour. That's sweet spot. Uh, I have a gorgeous card for us using this set on Friday. So you're not going to want to miss this one. It's my favorite. I'm excited about it. And just come back, hang out, and I will see you in the comments, my friends. All right. I love you, and I will see you in the comments. Bye.